on? What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it's Thursday, actually Thursday, but it's our baby Friday. We coined that phrase a long time ago because Chop Shop is not aired on Friday, so we use this. This is our end of the week. So let's get it in today. Everybody share the show right now. Tell a friend, text a friend, tag a friend. Matter of fact, go to your last 5 contacts. Last time, and text them and send them the link and say the Chop Shop is on. Your last five people you to talk to. It's easy breezy. Yeah, I do it for you. And tell them the chop is your butt. As what we do, we always try to start out the day, um, with our starting 5 and recognize our starting 5. Those the first 5 people that signed up to the feed. And I'm just want to take a look at them right now and see who they are. That is Moody. I got something for him. Rod Wells, Alex Sesteros, Dale Griggs, and Brandy Nickerson is in the building. Let me see who's my sixth. Let me see who's my sixth person today. Todd Byler. What's up, Todd? Todd is the sixth man of the day, but I see everybody. I see you, Kevin. I see you, Jessica. I see you, Sonia. Who else? Timothy, Sam. What's up, Tim? What's up, Tim? Who else I see? Who else I see? Joe Baldridge, Scholar Athletes. Joe, you was all over the show. You was all over the show yesterday. He's talking about you a lot yesterday. You must be doing something right. Joe, you never told me. Joe, I'm kind of upset, Joe Baldridge. You ain't told me that you was gonna stop your summer basketball. Man, yeah, I got a bone to pick with you. What's up? The Silver Fox is in the building. Kevin Allen is in the building. Let me see. Hold up. Trey Phillips is in the building. The girls basketball guru. To me, like him and Chuck McGowan, if I need something about girls basketball, I'm calling them 2 guys. What's up, Marcus Johnson? Businessman is in the business. The man name is Businessman. He in the building. What's up, Doc? Corey Willis, Robert Risen, Crystal Wicks is in the building. Let me see what. Dad sets an alarm. That's cheating. Hey, Dad, Nancy caught you. You being the first one to call out, the first one on the feed. That is Dr. Newsom is in the building. Y'all need to check Dr. Newsom sometime out on the weekend, man. On Saturday morning, man. Dr. Newsom be preaching around here, y'all. Y'all playing around. Y'all missing who is that? Hey, Jameson. Let me see. What's up with Yates? What you mean, what's up with Yates? Businessman? Tell me what you mean. I know you have that Harden highlight. I don't have no Harden highlight. I promise you. I don't. Y'all, that is Moody. You ain't following me this year. That is Moody. Can't you understand my mood change this year? I haven't been talking about the Nets that much. That is Moody, but you've been talking about them Chicago. I'll put it like this. Since you want to go there, they made the Chicago Bulls look like a regular little ass team last night. That is Moody. The Brooklyn Nets made them look like a little regular. Made them look like Sacramento last night. Since you go there, I ain't said nothing about it. I just implied TSU softball. What's going on with TSU softball? That's my people over there. Kevin Allen, tell me what's going on with It hasn't started. We got a softball. School is not in yet. Tell me what's up with TSU softball. Are they in the building? Tell me what's up. That's my favorite softball team in the whole world. TSU softball team. Let's see what else we got. In the words, hey, y'all, parents, I want y'all to take a look at this. We got to start appreciating our gyms. Not GEMS. Our gyms a little bit more. Joe Baldridge, I asked him, man, why you getting out of summer basketball? He said, in the words of C. Walker, summer basketball is a thankless profession. Y'all, we got to do something about that. After a while, we ain't gonna have nobody to coach our kids. Y'all, we losing a good one right there. We better figure out a way to keep him in this business. Uh, maybe being a little bit more thankful. Oh my God, that hurt me, Joe. Joe, that's a whole. You gonna make me preach a sermon on that one, Joe. Hey, Karen Thomas. Uh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. TSU softball is in the chop shop. I don't know where they are, but they out there, y'all. So don't say nothing crazy about TSU softball. Y'all gonna have some problems out of me. That's my favorite softball team. Uh, that is Moody. Okay, here you go. They took one on the chin. We're still 2-1 in it. I don't want to hear that. That is Moody. Don't want to hear that because you'd have been talking mess today. That is Moody. Uh, oh, now, okay. See, Bobby Benjamin. That's another. Hey, it's another great one. That's another gem. Yeah, hey, y'all. In this community that we have, hey, y'all. Let me tell you something. I'm not blind. I've been. See, parents, ladies and gentlemen, share the show. Y'all need to share the show because y'all need to share this. It's some people need to hear this. There's some people that's not on here need to hear this. But we're losing good men. But we're keeping these clowns in the business. We're losing good men. Joe Baldridge. Let me go back. I asked a question because I didn't know. He told Jimmy that he's not going to be in summer basketball. Okay? It pissed me off too, y'all. Yeah, summer basketball pissed me off too. Yeah. Ungrateful ass, thankless parents. Yes. That's why I got out of it too. You lost a good man that was spending his own money to send your kids, put your kids on a platform to go to college. Yeah, he lost me. They lost me, but guess what? Y'all draw me back in with the chop shop. I had got that's why I'm so concerned when Joe Baldridge, I should have pinned that comment. Hold up, let me go back. He said in the words, I'm pinning it. I'm going to put it on the screen. This shouldn't happen, Karen Thomas. Karen Thomas, this shouldn't happen. Scholar Athletes Basketball Academy. This guy want to get away from summer basketball. He says it's a thankless business. Then another young man. These young men. Young, great men. Don't want to deal with this stuff. Bobby Benjamin. The Houston Raptors. Great organization. He said, Joe, I ain't lying. It crossed my mind as well. Marcus Catchings. John Newsom. What? You as a parent. We got some. Y'all are worshiping, placating to these clowns and running some great men out of this business. That would be too much like right for somebody to be grateful for what. Another one. Joe Baldridge. Have you groomed? Thaddeus Moody. Hold on. Here we go. I'm glad Thaddeus Moody said this. Thaddeus Moody. You asked the question. Joe Baldridge. And let's discuss this, y'all. Joe Baldridge, have you groomed someone to take your place? Thaddeus Moody, I got a question for you. If a house was burning, would you groom somebody to run in the damn in the burning house? A house full of snakes and sharks and all of that. That is Moody, you help me. You help Joe Baldridge. How do we groom somebody to come into something that I'm trying to get the hell away from because of his thankless business? You help me, Thaddeus Moody. Now help me with that one. I need your help on it. You groom somebody to take your place in certain areas. But I ain't finna send Rick Brown Jr. into a burning house. I ain't did. Martin Luther King said it. He said, I made a mistake. I delivered my people into a burning house. What's the use in fighting to sit at the table to eat at Walmart, Woolworth, if I don't have even money to pay for the damn hamburger? That is just a great status. I'm glad you brought that up because it gave me a chance to talk about this. Not getting on you. It's a great comment. Why should Joe Baldridge groom someone to take his place? Let me go down so I hope somebody that answer to that to me. Bobby Benjamin, don't know what level you coach, but we're looking for excuse me. Bobby Benjamin got a whole program for Fort Bend Ballers. Bobby Benjamin ain't no coach. He's the director over the, he's the HINIC of, he ain't no summer coach. He the boss. Fort Bend Ballers, just in case you didn't know. I'm just helping you out. Bobby Benjamin, the Raptors, that's his program. He got a whole program. He probably can help. Y'all still need to talk because y'all need to know each other. Hannah, we're looking for. I got you. But Bobby Benjamin got a program already. But I just want to know, why should Joe Baldridge help me? Thaddeus Moody, don't get quiet on me now, baby. I'm not going to. I welcome this. Great comment. Let me give me a drink. Hold on. I like this kind of stuff. Y'all hold on a second. Even Herb Baker. Look at Herb say, I said that I was done after Sir Isaac. And then, they kept going. I understand. It's hard. Coach Bobby is doing it all. Yes, he is. But I just wanted Thaddeus. Thaddeus said he getting the hell out. Oh, okay. But why would you groom? Are y'all understanding me? And because I'm all for grooming the next generation. I'm all for them. But who gonna groom these damn ungrateful ass parents and kids? Who gonna be the groomer of them? Cause guess what? They gonna run if I groom a young kid to go and take my place, they gonna run him off too. Yeah. You know what? That is I love that. I got it on the screen. That is for a reason. I want it to have effect. Herb said this is a simply social. The rewards are great when it works, but the blame and the ridicule is nonstop when things don't go as planned. Don't y'all know things in life don't go as planned all the time? Don't y'all know that, ladies and gentlemen? Someone might have approached him regarding, oh, okay, I got you. HNIC. I don't say that word that much. HNIC. Yeah. But Bobby Benjamin is the boss over there. Yeah. I'm just letting you, Fort Bend Ballers. It's all right. Y'all need to hook up because you don't know who Fort Bend Ballers, you and Bobby Benjamin need to know who each other are. It's real talk. If you don't know who Bobby Benjamin is, you need to know who he is. I'm just hooking it up. And Herb said, just because they want to coach don't mean they qualified to coach. That's a whole nother story. We ain't talking about that today, Herb. We ain't talking about that. It just hurts me, y'all, when I meet a guy like Joe Baldrige and I sit and watch him and watch him move and watch this, and people are not enough people are thanking him for it. I remember a situation he had this year. He had some coaches, the kids he coached in the summer. The coach is telling him, the kids, don't go over there, work out with him. He the one that done worked them out and got the coach winning, and now the coach don't want the kids to go. Oh. That stuff will get on your damn nerve. I'm talking about the high school coach. He said, think about it. This is what Joe said. Let me put that down. Y'all, this is not playing. But guess what? This is why I love this show. This show is not so rigid where I have to go by a damn script every day. I got a script. But when something is important like this, if y'all loved that yesterday, you should be really talking about this today. Because this is real life situation. We about to lose. He said, I personally left a six-figure career to help others. Hold on, let me put this. Hold on. Let me put that on the screen. I personally left a six-figure career to help others for over 10 years to make zero and not ever be appreciated by most you help. No, I got to leave that up there. See, oh, y'all like this summer basketball. Y'all like when we come over here talking about your little kids. We like everybody to come on. You know, they got. Hey, y'all. If y'all understand, when a relationship is one-sided, one person always doing all this and all this, the other person gives nothing, that's a toxic relationship. They won't last long. They won't last long. I've told y'all the story. I sponsored a team, franchise all-star. And they ain't lying. Y'all got to understand, one year, my son was playing on another team, the Houston Hoops, and I was still helping. A lot of kids on that team ain't never picked up the phone, and parents few of them have, ain't picked up the phone and called me and said nothing. Happy birthday, happy new year. See, y'all making me, Joe, you got me, man, because you're touching my heartstring. And let me tell you something. Some of y'all need to hear this. Boy, Ben Baller, you need to hear this. Coach, guess what? You out here trying to find a ninth grade coach for these kids. And guess what? Later on, these parents and these kids might not appreciate what the hell you trying to do. So you better be prepared for it. And then these guys around here talking about, that's my kid, that's my kid, that's my kid, that's my kid. Kids ain't your damn kids. Thank you, Marcus Ketchum. He said, I support Bob in the South West Raptors. Shout out to you, Marcus Ketchum. Unfortunately, there isn't going to be one. Summer basketball is just that. A lot of things. What you mean is not going to be one? I don't understand that, Ken. Ken, you're running behind me. The ex players Joe Baldrige has coached, mentored, right? Want to get into like let me read. So let me read y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about. Most parents don't give you the opportunity. Let me go to Joe. Let me go back to Joe. That's where I started with Joe and Bobby. Bobby, I didn't mean to bring you into this one, man, but y'all, I feel your pain, man. Most parents don't give you the opportunity for your program for your child to come through because of the most parents. Hold up. hold on, Joe, wait a minute, Joe. This is Chop Shop, y'all. Hold on. Most parents don't give you the opportunity for your program, for their child to come through cause of a used car salesman lead you down a dark alley. I guess if you got you I don't know, Joe, you got I'm not gonna you got to help me with that one, Joe. I don't you got to help me with the used car salesman thing. I don't want to assume what you're talking about. It ain't the worst of it. You're not going to pick that phone up either. They're not going to pick the phone. Yeah. Herb, I think about that sometimes, Herb. Herb, coach, guess what, Herb? You know how you go through your email sometime, your old email? I see the receipts that I didn't pay for all of this stuff. They had to pay for nothing. It wasn't this wasn't Nike getting Nike ain't gave me $2. Adidas, Nancy, what's that? Reebok, none of them. But you do this stuff for people. And most of them went to, matter of fact, I think all of them went to college. It's unbelievable, y'all. Y'all are making me think. Maybe if you haven't never been in this situation, see, maybe we got a lot of people on here be ungrateful. Maybe we've got some people on here. I mean, it's okay, y'all. All I'm telling y'all, man, just go and make it right. I know it's some people on here probably been ungrateful. Just go make it right. Go make it right. You follow me? It's things that happen. Go make it right. Yo, I got to tell y'all this story. We give, let me show y'all. If y'all think I'm just being hard, the franchise, we gave a basketball tournament one time. Never forget it at Reagan High School. Shout out to that coach. He's not over there no more. He allowed us to come in and franchise gave we gave a tournament. You, so we had a concession stand, and guess what? We went and got stuff. My sisters cooked. I mean, they had nice stuff at the concession stand. You know, if I'm doing something, y'all already know what's going to happen. It's going to be nice. So I'm running the tournament. Coach Henderson over here, Alan Brancho. We. Somebody come tell me, Mr. Hatter, the ladies, two parents, happen to be women. I can't get no food. I went to the concession stand and couldn't get nothing because the two parents in there arguing with each other. Y'all can't make this up. Two parents of my good players. These wasn't, well, all my players can play. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Every last one of them. I got to tell the truth. We didn't have no, the worst player on the team was my son. And he was in the 8th grade playing with 17 and under. That's the worst player. Check this out. I went to the concession stand. These two of my parents are two of my favorite players. I love these players. I love these parents. Two of the best players, my best players. I go around there, they still arguing. People standing in line. Curtis Stewart. People standing in line, and the two mamas sit up there arguing and fussing. So guess what I do? I go get two more people to replace them. Guess what? They get mad at me. Our relationships were never the same after that. That is Moody. Curtis Stewart. Y'all got to hear my heart on this one. Herb Baker. All I did is say, let's come out, let's come out here. Let's come out here. Let's go talk about it. You taking her side. You taking her side. You taking her. No, let's get y'all ghetto ass out of here. Now, I ain't said that, but I'm talking to y'all. Get y'all, thank you, Michael Anderson. Get y'all ghetto ass out of here and put 2 more people in there. Those 2 mamas got mad at me. I might take my son home. Y'all, it's a tear coming up in my eye right now, and I can't help it. Y'all don't understand. Them flew their kids all around the country. Mama and them ain't had to pay a dime for nothing. Rock, y'all run good people out of this business. When my son went over to the Houston Hoops, I told him, I said, come here, baby. I just want to be your daddy right now. I told him I apologize for everything that didn't seem daddy-like over your whole career. Putting people in front of you. I apologize to my son. Because guess what? He still called me. That's my retirement plan. But I invested all this time and energy. Yeah, it's a great time to share the show right now. We playing around. This show is shareable because it's people going through this right now. Corey Michael Henderson, Doug Smith. Doug Smith, I know what you do. I know what you and Herb do over there. Believe you me. What do we do? And the kid didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah. Kids kept playing. They wasn't going home. Them kids want to play. But Kenneth Lofton, that's just a story I can tell. I told y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all remember 2 of the mamas that I put out? Don't y'all know one of them mamas was the one that talking about, I'm not finna pay no more rent over here. I'm finna move in with you. Me, my son, and my daughter finna move in. That was her. She was one of them. That was her. Ungrateful. Listen, y'all. I did not plan on talking about this today, man. I really didn't. I really didn't, man. Okay, I got somebody just sent me. I just really didn't, man. Y'all just don't understand. Karima, it breaks. Karima, every time I think about it, it breaks my heart. You know why? Did she tell Jimmy Hicks, if you catch me playing on franchise All-Star team again, you put your foot in my ass. That same son that I helped, nobody else wanted. She left and took him somewhere else, wherever, out of town, wherever. Do y'all know this kid will come in a gym and walk past me and don't speak? I don't know what his mammy told him. Kid used to sleep in my house. Y'all didn't understand, man. They didn't have to. The reason Nike couldn't steal them, If they went to a Nike team or a Houston Hoops team, they probably get less tennis shoes. Cause I bought them. I just said, this is what I told. What shoe you want to wear, man? No, Herb, I ain't Herb. Herb said he should have put his foot in her behind. No, no, Herb, I got too much to lose, Herb. People who do stuff like that ain't got nothing to lose. I can't be. Guess what? I'm okay right now. I don't know. Think about that. That little boy, that young man, don't have access to me anymore. That's he won't call. I don't have his number. Just years ago. But when I yo how I started this, Mindy, Joe Baldrige with Scarlet Athletes is not in the business anymore. He's getting out of the business. And I asked him why, Mindy. And he said, these thankless parents. I got to put that because we got some people just came on. He said, put it back up there, y'all. I'm glad. Think about this, Mindy, and I'm glad because I forget. I got to recap like this a little bit more because people are just signing on now. That's why I say you need to share this show. And I asked him. I said, Joe, why are you not in summer basketball? In the words of Seawalk, hold up, let me put it back up there. Put it back up there. Y'all ain't gonna let y'all. In the words of Seawalk, summer basketball is a thankless profession. Then another great man in this basketball community said, Joe ain't lying. It crossed my mind as well. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all, every morning I get up and I just I just be get thankful. I take a deep breath and just cause I know my day ain't no telling what might happen in my day. I didn't prepare this, Nancy. I didn't prepare this, Crystal. Crystal, this coming out off my heart. You know, this is what I had prepared today, Crystal. Crystal, I want to tell y'all about 17 years ago. Coach Carter, one of my favorite TV movies, was released years ago today. Then I wanted to tell y'all about congratulations to April Ryan. She's a national treasure. You don't know who April Ryan is? Find out who she is, because I didn't know who she is either. But I'm telling you, April D. Ryan. In her tweet today, she said, it's my anniversary. She said, 25 years of covering the White House and 5 presidents. That is not something you see every day. It's a black woman. She said, I'm thanking God for all of y'all who supported me over the amazing years reporting the news from the White House. 25 years in the White House and 35 years in media. We need to know. Those are things that I had planned to talk about that today. Got most of. Got another topic. LaMelo Ball. He getting sued by his publicist. Kenneth Lawson, I got to send you that one. Stiffed on millions. She introduced him to the Puma people. Now he don't want to pay her. Thankless. Then I asked the question. I said, Joe Baldrige, why are you quitting? Why? And he said, it's thankless. Like, y'all. Oh! No. Parents, parents, think about it. And some of y'all are great. But we got some people in this summer basketball industry that just don't understand their potential. They just don't. They don't. That's y'all. I'm on this quest. Y'all can. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm going to figure this thing out because I was there. I was there, y'all. I was, I was, I was one. I was one. I was a parent. Oh, still as a parent. Uh, some people texted me. I'm sorry. Herb, Herb, Herb said that's why he have to self medicate. But you know, I know, Herb. I like that. I like that, Herb. Herb, Herb. If I wasn't grounded and Herb, I would go crazy. The things I've been through. You know, I've told y'all some of the stories. Some of the stories I can't tell. You know, you know, some of the stuff that people that wrote in the newspaper about about me, about the guys in my company, about us. You know, over the years, people don't know. You know, but I always tell them dudes, when you walk when you walk in a room and you see my team, one of these days I'm gonna introduce them to y'all. You walk in a room, you walk in our office, you walk in the office, you guess what? You don't even know who the boss is. Everybody look like the boss. But I was thinking about the potential of this basketball community. And Jimmy should be on shortly. And if I could mine the cemetery like you mine gold, I would be the wealthiest man on this planet if I can just mine the cemetery. Why? Because the graveyard is wealthy. Because buried in the cemetery are dreams that are never fulfilled, books that are never written. I always convict myself about the books because I'm writing a book. But guess what's taking me so long, Kevin Friedman? I'm trying to write a book that I would want to read. I got a lot of information. I can just put in a book and it will sell. But Herb Baker, Sean Davis, I'm trying to write a book that I want to read. But I'm looking at all this potential, all these relationships broken because of summer basketball. We don't speak to each other. I told you, a guy don't speak to me just because I relayed to him what the mama told me to tell him. Because the mama, she said, if I tell him, it's going to be ugly. Thank you, Daryl Garrett. But in that cemetery, y'all, the reason I want to mine the cemetery, there are ideas that never came into reality. Visions that never manifested. Paintings that never would be painted. Songs that would never be written. That's why I want to mine the cemetery. The reason I'm talking about this stuff, because let's not us add to the wealth of the cemetery. Let's not go Anson Filer. It's something that you got to give to us in this chop shop community. Daryl Garrett, it's something that you got to give. When you come on this chop shop, you should be wanting to give instead of take. You know why? Because you got three examples of guys giving to you. Jimmy, Chris Walker, Robert Hatter. What I'm concerned about, Daryl, is that we'll never see your work. Kevin Drones, You got something in you that we got to get out of you. Kevin Freeman, I want to see your work. Slim McDaniel, T-Jaw, it's some. I know y'all late and y'all gonna go back. But guess what happened? I know we got a few more people that came on. Y'all, I had a whole script planned to talk about this show. But I asked Joe Baldrige of a Scholar Athletes a question, and I'm going to condense it. I asked him, I said, Joe, why are you getting out of summer basketball? Why, Joe? And this was his reply to me. All the new people just popped on the screen. I'm going to put it up there again. It's that important to me. Summer basketball is a thankless profession. Then right after him, so we losing a great man. So right after him, Bobby Benjamin said, Joe, I ain't lying, Joe. It's confession day today, I guess he said. It crossed my mind as well. These guys put all this work, and then some slick talking dude come in there at the last minute, I guess he called him, and said, hey man, I need you to come over here. Unbelievable. Slim McDaniel. So Slim, every time I think about this chop shop, this boom boom room, this basketball community, I just think that we don't understand our potential. Oh, by the way, Anson, they lost me too. I stopped. Folk, if it wasn't for the chop shop, y'all, I'm going to tell you the truth. I wouldn't be here helping this community. Kevin Allen got out in 2015. Howard, let's discuss the Facebook post. What the hell is going on up? I want Jimmy to be on the air when we talk about that, Herb. And Herb, we can discuss it, but Herb, there's some more foolishness. See, Herb, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it, but I want Jimmy to be here. Santini Lewis said, thanks for this topic. We at PTI Houston will share with you all the work we are doing for the kids from the USA and abroad. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Luis. Had to take a long break after last season to decide if I wanted to continue. Look at Slim McDaniel. Slim McDaniel, let me tell you something. Now, this break my heart. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Herb, I know you want to talk about them crazy ass people up there, but we're going to talk about them. Jimmy going to come on in a minute. Slim, I saw you coaching at somewhere out there at the gym. Man, you enjoying yourself with them kids. And they going to run you away. I saw you had a smile on your face. I was watching you coach. Chuck McGowan saying it's crossed his mind, y'all. The dynamic is great. This is why this topic need to be talked about, Herb. Coaching Marlin, Texas, we'll deal with that. They gonna make him pay for some scuff marks. That the kids he put them on the suit that he put on the gym floor. That can be worked out. Cy-Fair. Yeah, are y'all surprised about Cy-Fair? Why we need to talk about Cy-Fair? You know how they feel about your ass back out there. Are y'all surprised? That same man got a wife. Yeah, we gonna talk about that too. I'm trying to wait on Jimmy to get on here. Brad Austin. Look, y'all listen to me. I know what I'm doing, Herb. Brad Austin said, check this out. I totally agree. That's why I'm taking a sabbatical, a Sabbath Sunday. He called it a Sabbath Sunday. Too many parents take advantage of your heart and too many stories. Brad Austin, I didn't plan on talking about this topic. Thad Moody started it. The reason I asked the question, thank you, Thad Moody. Thad Moody. A great question. He said, I was in a conversation with some of my friends and losing great coaches and teachers, all because I got you. I understand. You want to know who he's grooming to be behind him. I got you. But guess what? There's politics and gatekeepers in anything. But we don't have to be no asshole. Forget the politics and the gatekeepers. Guess what the politics and the gatekeepers don't have? They don't have their kids. Their kids are ours. So we got control over the politics and the gatekeepers. Because all we got to do is not go to their stuff and not support their ass. Answer, we got power over them. Just like the lady said she ain't gonna play on my team because I won't let her stay in my house. That was her power. Sometimes we don't use power right. That's why I'm sitting here telling y'all about understanding our potential. Potential is untapped power. Y'all got power. I worry about getting my kids to college. I don't rub shoulders with anyone. No kid ranked ever in 10 years. You don't rub shoulders with anyone. Daryl, I don't understand that one. Because God didn't put us out on here to be alone. He said, man, but now, don't supposed to live alone. He gave him a woman. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that to your kids. It's all right for you to rub shoulders with people. It's all right. Quit being mad all the damn time. Y'all wake up and take a deep breath sometime in the morning, man. Salute to the legend Frank Seals will be inducted into the Pro-Am Sports Hall of Fame. Shout out to Frank Seals. Potential, y'all, is unused ability. Can y'all imagine how much unused ability that we have on this chop shop? The power that we have collectively. Y'all think this about me and Jimmy? No, I'm doing this for me and Jimmy. Me and Jimmy, all right. We're trying to get your sons in a position where they write news articles about the accomplishments that your sons have had. Not on the basketball floor, but in the business sector. We got to quit teaching our kids to compete. We got to teach them to dominate whatever industry they're in. Potential is hidden power. Can you imagine the power that we got? Gotcha. Wait a minute, that's all? E. Potential, y'all, the reason I told you y'all hit me is how far you can go in life, but you haven't gone yet. Potential is where you really are, but we haven't seen you yet. Happy Baby Friday, Monte. Monte, the potential of this chop shop. Monte Cora, brilliant lady. Marcus Carroll, been teaching kids all his life. Eric Bourne, I'm going through all of y'all great. Eric Barnes. Answer, I don't know you, but I know you great. Andre Branch, know he great. Daryl, I don't know you, Daryl, but you on this chop. Crystal Wicks, I already know where her head at. She just told me a couple of things. I'm just going down. Do y'all understand that Thaddeus Moody, Brad Austin, I don't know you, but Gary Sinclair, Slim McDaniel, Kevin Freitman, Potential is everything you can be, but you haven't become yet. Always remember though, Chuck, potential is never what you've done. If you've done it already, that ain't your potential. Bobby Benjamin, whatever you've done already, that ain't enough. Darryl Garrett, ever you done already. Chuck McGowan say, you can still enjoy youth sports, but you must know your purpose. Oh my goodness. It's one of my words, man. Let me put it on the screen, Chuck. Chuck, I'm sorry, Chuck. Chuck, I didn't know we was gonna go here today. Chuck, I didn't know we was. You can still enjoy youth sports, but you must know your purpose. And that means everyone will not play in college. Help develop young people, show them how to work, deal with adversity through sports. Talk your stuff, young man. In essence, I'm talking about potential, y'all. I'm going to keep talking about this word. Whatever you've done some already, it's no longer your potential. You've done it already. Thank you, Marcus Carroll. If potential is not what you've done, but what you could do, then whatever you have done is no longer your potential. It ain't your potential no more if you already done it. Marcus Carroll, you done already you done worked out with NBA players. That ain't your potential no more. You got to go further. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Benjamin, and maybe this gonna help you. Let me give me a drink, man, because I done talk with the shit. 50 minutes long. Yo, y'all hold everything. I got to take a break. I just got to take one quick break. I'm gonna go to commercial. I'm coming right back. I got to do this, and I'm coming right back because I got to tell you about this potential thing. Because I think we're missing something here. We about to lose several great men, and we don't have to. Chop Shop, we'll be back in a minute.
The Cox Pradia Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
Thank you, Landon. But guess what, Landon? Landon, I'm talking right now. Just hold on a minute. Just hold on a minute. Therefore, Bobby Benjamin, Joe Baldridge, you should never be impressed with what you've already done. Because if you're impressed by what you've done, it can stop you from doing what you could do. The greatest enemy of progress is your last success. The greatest trap of moving ahead is getting excited about where you are. I'm not excited about where we are in this chop shop. I know it's more. It's more, Landon. It's more, Marcus. Whenever you feel like what you've done is the best you can do, you just died. No use for you no more. No matter what you've done, if it ain't killed you, there's more. Herb, there's more in you. Doug, there's more in you. No human being came to this planet empty. You came here loaded. You came here to make a deposit. And the deposits you will make, y'all, you got to make it. Because if you don't make it, y'all done heard me say this before. You're a generational thief because you stole from the next generation. That's why I got to write this book. Every time I pass a library, every time I see Amazon bookstore, every time I see a bookstore, I am convicted because I don't want to be a generational thief. Michael Garcia, you shouldn't be a generational thief because it's something that you got to give to this next generation. I know it's tough, Bobby Benjamin. We don't want to steal from the next generation. That's why I'm leaving this stuff on tape, on wax. How y'all said we putting it on wax. The next generation is supposed to benefit, Doc. Doc, you can use this in your sermon. Doc, the next generation is supposed to benefit from what you came to deliver. Now we got great men want to leave summer basketball. That shouldn't happen. We got guys saying, man, I'm tired of this stuff. We got a guy, and the name of his thing is Scholar Athletes. That's what we supposed to be, student athletes. They want to leave the business. Man, y'all don't understand. I want to talk about the Nets beating up on Chicago right now, but I just can't. There's a lot of topics out there. I want to talk about them. But Bobby Benjamin, Joe Baldwin, you should never allow what you've done to stop you from doing what you can do. I sit here, man. I'm gonna come back there. I didn't mean to. I can go on and on. I can talk about it. Let me see what else in the news. What I put? There's a lot of stuff in the news. Hold on. I'm gonna take y'all through my notes. I could talk about general managers in the NFL, and I can talk about the Grizzlies. I can talk about Ja Morant. I can talk about Joe Tsai, the owner of the New Jersey Nets. Brooklyn Nets. How he's having a hard time. I can talk about Kyrie now being able to pay the fine. All you got to do is be able to pay a fine. And he can play. What? Slap on the wrist the first time, $1,000 the next fine, $2,000 the next fine, $5,000, $68,000. He can play the rest of the season. To a man that's a zillionaire. Who spent Joe Tsai who gave $50 million of his money to those social justice causes in the Brooklyn area. And the whole NBA gave 300. He gave 50 himself. 50 million, 300 million. What's up there, Fob? Talking about potential. Talking about potential, Bob. I could talk about all of that. I could talk about Josiah, the guy who owned the Nets, who owned Alabama over there. Alabama, whatever, something over there. It's like he the Bill Gates, not the Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos in China. Came over this country, 13 years old. Super, super rich man. Because you know me, I'm saying, why he gave a lot of money? He was jogging in New York. Asian man. Claire Wu is his wife. Her and Gary Temple. Somebody on this feed know Gary Temple. Him and Gary Temple is one of the executive of the Players Association NBA. Wasn't a great player, but he does other great stuff. But him and Claire have been talking a long time. She was asking him, "What can I do to help Claire Wu?" Josiah, if y'all want to know his name, TSAI. Josiah owns the Brooklyn Nets. Very rich man. But he jogging. New York. It's supposed to be the best city in the world. That's what they say. And he see this truck with two men in it. And the men kept looking and watching him. You know, this during the time, you know, political unrest, you know, people just, you know, the people calling the Chinese flu and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, people were messing with the Asian people. You know what I'm talking about. And assaulting them. He was scared for his life. He didn't know if the guys going to spit on him. The guys was going to fight him. The guys going to curse him out. He didn't know. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know if they had, he didn't know if they had guns. Guess what? He just took off running. But I know when he got back to his penthouse, guess what he thought? He said, man, all of my billions of dollars, I see what these black people go through. I see what these people go through. Me, a captain of industry, was scared for my life just because of the way I look. He had an experience, y'all. I could talk about that. And guess what? Jimmy just came on. So I'm going to let him talk for a little while. Fob, this stuff real, man, out here, man. Jimmy, man, I couldn't be so glad to see you. Let me tell you, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for you right now. Okay? Watch it. I'm finna bring you on. And watch this. Hold up and get you queued up. And you can go and talk. I'm done. Go do your thing. I got to take a break.
What's going on? What topic I fall up in on? What's going on right now?
You can go wherever you want to, Jimmy. Go wherever you want to. You ain't gonna never go where I just went. So you can talk about whatever. I ain't talking about nothing that you gonna talk about.
I'm reading some of the comments and what's going on. Trey Phillips and Darryl Garrett. I see Keith Favre, Marcus Carroll on there. I see Mr. Ardoin. Hope everybody enjoyed that conversation. I say, Mate, happy belated birthday to you, darling. We hate that we missed it. I wasn't aware abreast of it the other day. So happy belated birthday. Hope everything went well. And I hope that everybody enjoyed the conversation yesterday with head coach Anthony Medina of University of St. Thomas. Remember, they play this afternoon, 5:30 at home, hosting Trinity University out of the San Antonio area. And we made a call to action for a lot of the coaches out there, all people of influence, to try to take some of these young players to watch them play. If you're a grassroots coach, you're a high school coach, you're a middle school coach, all you have to do is contact them or shoot them a text message or an email. We can get the word to coach to get you on the list. The kids, the basketball prospects, if they are in the well, I know for Division I is 7th grade and above, but they're in high school, then they play ball, they will be able to get in with you. So that's us doing our part to help connect the community. And shout out, I see Gary Sinclair. I see you out there, as well as Dr. John Newsom. I see you, Sonia Billingsley. I see you out there as well. Marcus Catchin Sr. in the house. Dara Garrett, what's going on? Abdul Mustafa, I see you in there. Walter Yates is in the house as well. And that's Walter Yates Jr. is in the house. He's shooting hooky, getting with us on the chop shop. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Walking down the hallway, going to class, between fourth period gym and lunch, checking out the chop shop. Let's get it in. And once again, topics. I know one topic that I don't know if you guys got into it yet, but I'll wait until Halle come back. So I put that one on the table, and that one will be about this Cypress ISD situation with one of their board trustees and the comments that he made during a meeting on Monday. So I'll give you guys, and we'll share thoughts on that. Have you guys, let me know if you, like I said, we'll wait on that we put that on we got it thrown out right now. I took that one out the freezer to give it to you after a while. I want to ask you guys and invite you on this Baby Friday to please share the show. Share the show right now, if you would, with your timelines, with your friend, with your groups. Let's get that way now. We can help get this word out and get the show, and increase our footprint, right? Around the social media network. I'm sharing it myself as we speak. I'm sharing it. One made it public, and I share it to my story. So here we go. Let's get in it in regarding to the basketball scene. First we go off our normal script. And in case you didn't know, remember the Olympics was held in 2020. And remember, there was a couple of people in those Olympics that tested positive for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. Well, the United States of America is prosecuting their very first of several. They're saying people that provided those PEDs to those athletes in the Olympics. So one person that lives in El Paso has been he's being prosecuted and being charged, that is, for providing that. So I want to get out there. That means that's one thing that I found really intriguing, because that stuff is worldwide. And they just gonna start and stop with the United States of America. They got another thing coming. Another thing, last night, the Brooklyn Nets and the Chicago Bulls. Where's Thaddeus Moody? We're gonna ask you to come to the front of the congregation right now. Thaddeus Moody, come to the front of the congregation. We need you to come and talk some Chicago Bulls. Let's have a little conversation, Thaddeus Moody. You felt real good about these Bulls. And I said it just the other day. Remember one thing I said, and I cautioned people about it. I said, a lot of people are not going to take the Bulls serious. We know you're there, but we're not taking you serious until you get to the second round of the playoffs. You can do whatever you want to right now. That's great for the basketball world. We needed this, just like we needed Memphis to do what they're doing. But Chicago Bulls right now, they're like the Houston Rockets 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Nobody's taking you guys serious until you get to the second round, maybe. And then some people still gonna wait till you get to the third round before they take you serious. But I'm saying the second round because you've been heavy trash for so long. So let's to last night, and James Harden after the game in the presser made a statement. He was like, "This is what the Brooklyn Nets is capable of." I'm just paraphrasing what you saw last night. And what you saw last night was just straight up dominating performance from the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, it dominated. You guys, who saw that game last night? Who saw that? Did anybody watch it? I mean, it's Kyrie did not match his output in either of the first two games, but he didn't have to. James Harden was cooking. Kevin Durant just was doing Kevin Durant's type of stuff. I mean, and the thing is, Kevin Durant, remember, when he left OKC, he pissed off. Not only leaving OKC, because a lot of people saw that writing on the wall, but when he went to Golden State and the manner of which and how he bolted and announced, and the deal was announced, him going to Golden State. And then some rumors sifted out about Draymond in the parking lot and all that stuff, calling him. He became public enemy number one. For a lot of reasons, people was like, why would you go? If you leave, why would you go to them? You were up 3-1 in the playoffs against Golden State just a couple of months before. You had your hand on their throats. Obviously, we know that Kevin Durant did not want to make Oklahoma City his home. Understand that. He's from the DC area, but he went to Golden State. They win a couple of titles, and so when he leave Golden State, it left a bad taste in people's mouth, because now you got the Golden State fans. They just was starting to love you, as not as much as Steph Curry, but they was just starting to fall in love with you, and you go to Brooklyn Nets. New York Knicks fans are mad at you because they thought you were coming to New York. So you got them pissed off at you. You got Golden State fans pissed off at you. You are then in the midst, and of course, you got OKC in the state of Oklahoma pissed off at you. Then you got LeBron. At that time, you got the LeBron versus KD thing going on. Remember, Greek Freak came through the back out from lane 8, in a track race and won this thing. So then you got the LeBron people not like. So KD became an easy target. And then KD messed around and the skin got thin, and he tried to push back on one mainstream media mogul, personality that is. Then he pushed back at another one. So now KD is pushing back at these guys, and you're not going to hardly beat mainstream media. Put it like this: it's a rule of thumb that I learned a long time ago. And they said, if you're an athlete, do not battle with those who buy ink by the gallon. Remember, that's an old cliche, because they're going to get the last word. Eventually, you're going to grow old, or time is going to turn against you, and their fingers are still going to be operable. So Kevin Durant with the Brooklyn Nets, you notice he's putting up, put it like this, let's think about different players in the league and switch out Kevin Durant stats with their stats. And what would they be saying about the MVP race right now? And with their record. Now, mind you, they're a game and a half out of first place after winning last night. They picked up a game on Chicago. Chicago has the best record in the East. What if DeMar DeRozan had Kevin Durant stats right now? What would they be saying about him in the MVP race?
He close now.
But we had Kevin Durant stats.
He averaging
And you know what I'm
27.
saying?
Kevin
It-
Durant averaging 29. He close.
no, go to the other stats. I'm saying not just the points per game.
Okay.
His
Well,
stats. Now, I ain't
the
talking about
reason
the,
I said points, because people don't understand. We keep score. Anytime we keep score, points is important to me. That's why.
yes, it's important. That's why I say stats though, because MVP is going to always include something else other than just points. It's going to include something else. But Kevin Durant, what many rebounds he averaging? Have?
I don't know. I ain't looked at it. I ain't.
Well, I'm saying pull it, try to cue it up, or pull it up. I'm curious. And we talking about KD.
Kevin Durant, he averaging 29.
Okay.
So how many? Let me click his whole bio. Maybe it'll come up. Let me see.
I remember looking at it this morning.
7.5 rebounds.
Let me write it down. 7.5 rebounds. Okay.
5.
How many?
Yeah, 7.5 rebounds. That's 8 rebounds. 5.9 assists. That's 6 assists.
Hey, and he's what he had 28 point what 29 point what points
29.7.
29.7. So LeBron, after scoring 34 last night, LeBron was 28.9 yesterday this time. So last night, LeBron scored 34. LeBron should definitely be like 29.0 or maybe 29.1. LeBron is second in the league in scoring. We talked LeBron later on. We're talking about KD right now.
Yeah.
I'm just paying attention to what he's doing. And don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean when people start saying MVP, basically what people mean is that's code for in the conversation. It's nothing wrong with 4 or 5. It's always healthy to have about 5 guys in the conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, when you start saying this dude is the MVP, hold on. Like we said, it's a lot of basketball left. There's a whole lot of basketball left to play. You got some people. Somebody's gonna go into a slump. Remember, Steph Curry just went into one the other day. We gave you the stats the other day. The worst 2-game slump he's had in years. He usually bounced back up that, and he will. What did he do last night? He had a triple-double, didn't he?
Other night he had a triple-double. Not
night before last, against Memphis.
Yep.
They lost the game. That's why he got overshadowed because they lost the game. He bounced back from that. But I'm paying attention. Who would the 5 people that's in the conversation, in a healthy conversation right now for MVP? Kevin Durant, right?
Steph
Curry,
Joel,
right?
Joel
Embiid, the Greek Freak,
and Joker.
And that 5th spot.
Joker.
So those folks, that 5th spot. What's Joker's numbers? Let's write them down.
Killing everybody. Killing. Hold on. Let me see what Joker's.
Joker talk. I ain't know Joker was that good of a. He's a good smack talker too.
And you know what killing me? These people complaining because the Memphis Grizzlies, them like, do you know they average, Jimmy? Do you know the average 23-year-old? The average, the 2 oldest guys are 28 years old. It's 2 of them is 28. What's the boy Slow-Mo? Slow-Mo 28 and somebody else 28. Them the older guys on. Let me find the Joker. Joker right behind him. What the Joker got, Jimmy? Joker, hold on. Joker 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. Joker in the room.
Yeah, so he's second in the league in rebounds? He's 14 rebounds?
Second in rebound, yeah. And 7 assists.
So he's behind Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But so Joker 25, 14, and 7. And
his Jimmy, you know that
Denver's
player efficiency rating. Hold up, Jimmy. Player efficiency rating. I don't understand it. I done tried to decipher the 6. Joker is number 1 in the league at 32-23.
So
We got to have
Hold
Ja in there. Ja got to be in there, Jimmy.
That's what I'm gonna tell you, Harold. You just named five. He's your fifth. That's what I'm saying. The fifth chair is up for conversation. You put Joker in. You might want to rethink this.
No. I can't. I got it. So you say I got to take somebody out?
Somebody, hold on. First, let's go and get because in all
I'm taking
fairness,
the Greek freak ass out.
No.
I'm telling you, you're asking me to take somebody out.
Once again, hold tight. Let's get the Greek freak numbers because in all fairness, we got the numbers for Kevin Durant and we got the numbers for Joker. Let's get the Greek freak numbers.
Is phenomenal too now. Hold up.
No, let's get it.
Hold up. 28.
20. Hold on, write it down. 28.
11 and 6.
Ooh. And their record is 26 and 17.
Okay.
And Kevin Durant's record, they're 25 and 14.
Ja Morant ain't in. Ja
Hold
Morant just
on.
he on the cusp, Jimmy. He on the
We're
cusp.
gonna get the job.
Yeah.
Next in line, remember you mentioned Joel Embiid. And this is the one guy, remember, Joel Embiid is another guy that remember, he did not make a lot of media guys' jobs easy. At first he did. He was trying to be humorous, add a little spunk, create some stir with some debate and some
That's all right.
antagonizing.
But now he's funny. They like him. They like him sometimes.
So now he's putting in work.
Let me give you.
And let's see what kind of work he's putting
27, 10.5. That's 11. And 4 assists. And his efficiency rating is third. His PER is 29.80. So he's third.
Okay. Now, Steph Curry. You mentioned him a while ago.
A bad man. Here you go. 26, 5, and 6.
Okay. And what is his PER?
It's 22.18. He's 17. He's hadn't been this efficient this year.
17 in PER. Now, we got 5 guys that we got on the books. Now we can go to Ja Morant. That way we got these numbers. We can talk. And once we get the numbers on the paper, then we can talk. Let's pull up Ja Morant.
Ja, where your little ass at? Damn. I ain't got Ja yet. Damn. I must have looked over Ja. I might need to put my glasses on. Damn, Ja. How many Ja averaging? No, can't be. I mean, I might be looking it over. I don't know where he at. I'm looking over it. And no, I don't have Ja Morant as one of the top scorers. I was going by the scores, Jimmy. But just let me Google him then. I got to put him in the thing. Damn, wait a minute. No, he can't be mentioned with these guys if he ain't up here, Jimmy. I'm looking over. You take a look at it too.
I'm going to pull him up now.
Somebody say he averaging 24. I just don't see his name. They got a typo in here. I don't see his name in here. Hey, 24. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Thaddeus. There you are, Jim. NBA messed up right here. His name is nowhere in here averaging 24. No, they got him. They skipped over him, Jim.
He's 24 and what?
They just put it on there. 24 points a game, really 25. 5.7 rebounds and 6.7 assists. Damn.
How you get from 24 Kevin Freeman 24-9 to 22-6? What?
No, 24. No, what? Oh, his PER is 22.6.
Oh, okay. So 24.9. Mm-hmm. That's 25. 5.7. Thanks, Thaddeus Moody and Kevin Freeman, and 6.7 assists. His PER is 220.
I know it's under Ja Morant, but his name is not in here. Clown. Who just said that? It's not in ESPN. I'm not at the NBA. I'm at ESPN. Made a typo here. Ja's name is not in here. I'm looking at it on the damn screen. That is Moody. I know what it's under, Ja Morant.
But what is his PER?
His PER, I guess he said
What is he
22-6.
ranked?
22-6.
What I'm saying, what is it ranked? I didn't write them down.
I
Just wrote what
don't
they was
have all
ranked.
that because they ain't got him in the
Yeah.
ESPN thing. They don't have him in here. I ain't
Anyway,
all
if
that.
somebody look up and let us know what his PER is ranked. So now we have a 6-pack. I asked for 5. And that's how, and this is funny because this is how rankings go a lot. If you rank 5, it's gonna always be one guy that's a 6th. If we'd have said top 6, it'd have been a 7th guy you'd have left out. And this is one guy, I'm gonna ask you to pull up his stats that is in the conversation because of the fact that I put down everybody's win-loss record, and the Denver Nuggets, they're 20-19. The Los Angeles Lakers are 21-20. And well, they're 21-21 now. They just lost last night, the Lakers. So that's one game, but a half a game behind the Denver Nuggets. Half a game behind. And that is, what is the numbers for LeBron James, in all fairness? And I know his points. They should be about 29.0 by now. I'm just curious.
Who did you just mention, Jim? Who you asked about?
What's the numbers for LeBron?
James. LeBron James.
I don't know. Chris Charles can tell us everything about LeBron James.
I mean, what is his point? His point total. I'm saying, I remember he was.
They got me looking for Ja over here, man.
He was 28.9 last night. He scored like 34, so that means he should be either 29 or 29-1, something like that. But this morning,
I don't know. Let me go back. Let me see what they said about Bron James. Oh shit, Bron. Hold up. Bron way up there, man. Hold on. Man, I'd have hit the wrong button messing with y'all, man. Herb Baker, quit listening to everything I'm saying. Let me see. LeBron James. Let me just click on old Bron. Let me see what they say about Bron. Bron is 4th in PER, but 29 points a game. 7 rebounds a game, 7.4. 6.6 assists. Damn, his assists down. Well, shit, Russell been missing all them shots. but his PER is 27.67. So he's 4th in PER, player efficiency rating.
So Kevin Durant is 5th in PER. LeBron is 4th. Greek Freak is 2nd. You telling me? Joker is 1st. Right?
Ain't Joker first. Yeah, Joker first. Yeah.
Steph Curry is 17th.
Oh yeah, he's not efficient this year. Yeah.
So no matter all of the great heroic here and there, and the jump shot here and there,
not a jump shot here and there. His team is leading the West.
The only thing that's keeping Steph Curry up there is the rest of his team's productivity along with his, which that's fine. But in the battle, the individual of those guys, once again, Greek Freak is 1st in PER. I'm sorry, the Joker is 1st, Greek Freak is 2nd, Joel Embiid is 3rd, LeBron James is 4th, Kevin Durant is 5th. Steph Curry is 17th. 17th. I'm curious. We don't know. Did anybody tell us what what place he was in the PER? Because you had
I don't feel like
had a glitch and it wasn't showing his stats on the ESPN app.
Yeah, they were.
But understand this. So my thing is this. My point is this. It's early in the season. Somebody's going to distance themselves, or 2 of these guys are going to distance themselves when you get on the other side of the All-Star break. A lot of you guys probably didn't know it was this close. So when you hear a guy start talking about
Hold on, stop. What you say, Marcus Carey? Marcus Carey, hold on. I like this one right here, Marcus Carey, cause he got some MVPs already, right? He chasing championship. He ain't chasing no damn MVP. Get an MVP somebody else. Let me win a championship. Thank you, Marcus Carey. I like that. Carry on, Jimmy. Thank you, Marcus Carey.
And I see another comment that says, Steph Curry he's efficient behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
How efficient are you claiming Steph Curry to be behind the 3-point line? Because I want you to confuse Steph Curry with Seth Curry. How efficient are you claiming that he is behind the 3-point line? Because in the NBA, of those who meet the minimum attempts of 3-pointers, Steph Curry not even in the top 50 in percentage right this year.
Averaging 38. So 38 percentage ain't good enough. Well, I mean,
what number is that? What number is that overall?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that mess. I just don't keep up with that.
He's not efficient. He's clutch.
I just said he wasn't.
Yeah, but somebody put on that he's efficient.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to get that straight because that way can't let that go through and slide on down the river. And guess what? I'm not going to be mad at no defense anybody's making because none of these guys are out of the meal right now. This is way early. We're in the mid, just approaching. We're not even mid-January yet. So get me. But we're just putting some facts out there so that people would go and you think a guy hit a bucket or hit a 3-pointer, then we go to thinking that, man, that dude, guess what?
You know what though, Jim? Jim, we can sit here, and I know this your thing. You love to sit here and look at these numbers. But when you watch the game, how they'll give up 2 guys that get on Steph and give up everything else, that ain't happening everywhere. You got to extend your defense way out here where Jordan Poole, he done made Andrew Wiggins, they talking about he an all-star. He was heavy trash, Jimmy. Andrew Wiggins, heavy trash.
He's been serviceable this year.
No, he's been heavy trash to them other people. That's why they got him. They gave that dude away. I remember they gave him away. But Stephen Curry,
they got D'Angelo Russell for him. D'Angelo Russell and him. They about the same.
Listen to me. Yeah.
Let's
not talk about Minnesota right now. Let's not talk about them.
You know they play tonight, don't you?
I don't care who they play.
You know they play tonight, don't you?
I'm not worried about who Minnesota play. You keep up with Minnesota games. I don't keep up with sorry-ass Minnesota games. I don't.
Karl Anthony Towns is back. You saw what he did when he came back the other day? Cat is back. Cat is back. Cat had a 40 ball on the right. Watch what Cat do tonight. Just watch. Guess who he play tonight? Memphis. How many points you give me?
You know I don't bet on basketball. I bet on golf. I bet on golf. And guess what? I got to have them sticks in my hand. Hey, hold up, Jimmy. I'm going to tell you who can play some golf until he ran up against me. The assistant coach, Coach Ward, over there with Coach Woods over there. When Coach Woods then was down in Arkansas playing, Coach Ward came out and played with me. He said, I know you can play. I know you can play like that. Coach Ward,
Who's Coach Ward?
Coach Ward, he's the older guy on the team, about 75. And I had to Jimmy. Okay. I let him play. Jimmy, he told me, this is what I like about him. I'm not playing from back there where you play at. I'm playing up here. I'm a senior citizen. I'm playing up here from the Gold Tee. But he is, he's a volunteer. Oh, he's a volunteer. But, hey, Coach Wood, I had a great he's walking wisdom. Jimmy, that was one of the greatest golf rounds that I've ever had in my life, hanging out with Coach Ward, man. He is a phenomenal man, and he's volunteering and helping Coach Woods out over there in the High Tower program. That's how I met him, and I finally got a chance to play golf with him. Amazing, amazing, amazing man. Coach Woods, you doing your kids a great service having a man like that around. He told me, hey, Coach, he left there limping, Coach. I whooped him like he stole something from Jimmy. I whooped him like he stole something out of Macy's. You know, the Macy's got all them cameras around there. Yeah, but that's all, man. I didn't mean to go. Wait, come on back. Bring us back. I'm sorry.
And I'm just curious because somebody just added another name in this.
Who they can't even add no more damn names. Who added that name? Huh? Who added the name?
Carroll. Marcus Carroll.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have Steph Curry in his top 6, right? And he has DeMar DeRozan instead. What's DeMar number? Then we're gonna let this thing rest. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm tired of this. Because they're gonna come up with a name. Hey, Jimmy, they gonna mess around and say Matt Maloney. They gonna mess around and say one of them dudes off the Rockets in a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. He played a good game last night. They gonna say Eric Gordon. Somebody gonna put Eric Gordon up there, man. You can't keep opening it up. But I'm DeMar not balling. Well, no. Before DeMar, you got the Jimmy. You got to say Zach LaVine. But we'll go there. We'll go DeMar.
Zach LaVine, that's the thing. He's going to steal some
26, 5, 26 for points for DeMar, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's 12.
What's his PR?
23. He's 12. So let me go with Zach. Let me throw Zach in there too now. I don't know why they don't have Ja Morant in this damn thing. Zach 25, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Damn, they about the same. And the PER is 21-53. Stephon Curry just do so much other stuff, y'all. Ain't nobody coming down 5 people getting on DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they ain't guarding the 3-point line like they're doing. Steph's just doing something different, man.
Ain't no voter is taking anything seriously from Chicago, this Chicago Bulls team until after the fact. Remember, Greek Freak did what he did. He had a better year in the year than he won the MVP and didn't get it. Remember, James Harden got it. That's when they kind of made barbs at each other, and they had to pick at the All-Star game. And
James Harden went and guarded that trick and stole his basketball a couple times. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Now, what they did to Greek Freak came during the summer, because the All-Star game was there. But during the summer, when they had the Olympics and Team USA played, USA played Greece, and they held the Greek Freak to his lowest output in his like one of his lowest outputs in Olympic in international play history for him that he had. I think he only had like 13 points.
Man, he needs to say that.
They took turns making sure they were going to prove a point because he had just gotten the MVP. And it was almost like there was an ambush.
Like they did Tony Kukoc. Like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Yes, they did to Tony Kukoc that same year, some similar type stuff. They went in the locker room like, we're going to show him, because the world is making people believe that this international stuff is coming. Like, these guys are greater. So they've made a statement, and it hushed that thing and silenced it.
That dude is that good, though.
Greek Freak his jumper is falling. Yes. And that's what happened when, at once upon a time, LeBron James' jumper was not falling. People laughed at it. Kobe Bryant at one time jumper was not falling at all. And then all of a sudden, once that jumper, see, that's the fundamental element of all of basketball, is dribbling, shooting, passing. When you master 2 of those 3, you have a chance to excel to whatever the next level may be that you're on. If you can master that, not do good one night. But that's some good convo about basketball, NBA stuff, guys. And we hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna keep these notes, Haller, and see what
I don't
we
want to
look
hear
for.
them notes no more. They ain't got
As
Ja
we look-
Morant on ESPN. I'm about to get off there and check their ass as soon as I get off there. And hell, you ain't got Ja in your rankings. You got,
They got him in there.
You know
Probably
what they
just didn't
doing?
call
You
him.
know what? I know. You know what, Jimmy, they doing? He got so many. The guy who, the coder, the guy who putting the information in, he probably still putting information in there about Ja, and they ain't hit seeing yet. I think that's what it is. Yeah. You know what? I just love y'all talking about Ja now, cause boys, I know somebody didn't like the Memphis and Ja not too long ago. Shit, I didn't even like them.
And we have a couple of trades that happened in the NBA.
Oh my goodness!
And not no star-studded players, but at the same time, these were names that are still fresh on people's minds. One is Denver traded Bol to the Detroit Pistons, but that deal got voided because Bol failed the physical.
Bo leg ain't right.
And remember, Bol showed promise for the Denver Nuggets when they first got him. Remember, they put him in. He excelled in summer league. That's the first layer. Then they put him in a couple of games early on when he was a rookie. Early in preseason, he showed promise, but he didn't make the rotation. And then they made the trade eventually with Orlando and got what's the name? The dunk champion. The guy who got snubbed in the dunk contest. What it was? What's his name? Orlando, light skin. Or Gordon. They got Gordon, I think, from Orlando, and then that really pushed him down. I really thought that he was going to crack that rotation. Getting rid of him to Detroit would have been a great move for Bol. Would have really, because Detroit at the bottom of the barrel. They're not playing for playoffs. So that means the rotation can change every day, like you see with the Houston Rockets.
He didn't pass the test. So, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It would have been a great move opportunity for him. Would have been great for him.
It ain't going to happen.
And so, but one guy that did pass the test, Cam Reddish, is going from Atlanta to New York for Kevin Knox. And these are two guys that were, McDonald's All-Americans. Cam Reddish now is reunited with R.J. Barrett, who's playing the best basketball of his young career right now. 2 30-point games, I think, in his last 4 outings. I mean,
but right before that, I blame him for the fall of the right. He ain't played as good as he was last year. I don't know what the hell wrong with him. To me, he's not R.J. Barrett. Not to me. It's just when I'm watching the games, he don't move the needle for me. But these last 2 games, he's been doing well. But we blaming Julius Randle. But I don't think this boy been playing that good that year either.
New York Knicks.
I can say that about what the boy Eric Gordon. He needed 30 points the other night. That dude ain't been killing the whole season, Jim. I'm just telling you.
I'm saying in the NBA, specifically with this New York Knicks team, just Julius Randle has been the most consistent of the team. Now, so we know he's their option.
Jimmy, he been hitting 5 points and stuff lately, Jimmy. The fans been Julius Randle. The fans been getting on his ass.
Even in that game when they booed him, remember the game they booed, they were down by 20, 25 points, came back and won the game. That same game, Julius Randle went off. They were booing them as a team, and then he
wanted to do that.
Down.
But then the next game, he come back and stink the joint up.
But last night he damn near had a triple-double. Julius Randle is producing with that team. Now, a snuck it up game. Hell, Steph Curry had a snuck it up game just the other day.
Well,
Everybody got a snuck it up.
He's Steph Curry. He got championships. He got a championship pedigree. He got MVP. He got all of that. He can afford.
The leader of that team right
he
now.
can afford. You can't even say that damn dude's name and Steph Curry's name at the same breath. No. Come
So
on now.
James Harden had
Come
a
on.
game with 9 points.
Come on, man.
And single
Come on.
digits this year already.
Jimmy, pick somebody out. You picking MVPs out.
I picked
You picking MVPs out. Go pick somebody that dude's caliber. You picking MVP. Jimmy, hey, hold up. If
Devin
you start
Booker.
a team,
Devin Booker had a game with single digits this year. You say pick one. I give you one.
Devin Booker ain't on the. Okay, you don't get it.
You just say pick one. You say don't pick an MVP.
Hey, Jimmy, they got a high school subject. What's up? And Herb to mention it twice.
What's Julius Randle's stats?
I don't care about Julius Randle. That's the point I'm trying to tell you.
See, I understand something. With the other guys,
who is Julius Randle?
Julius Randle is a guy that I care about and a guy that you don't care about. So it's showing through the screen with you. That's what I'm saying. I care about him from Texas. So I'm rooting for Texas.
That's you. I'm just telling you, he ain't. When I watch him play this year, they ass getting their head tore off this year. These the guys who were supposed to take a leap. They haven't taken a leap.
They have taken a leap. New York Knicks is drawing on the road. Kemba Walker came back a couple of weeks ago after being benched and out of the rotation.
Okay, it's coming through the screen.
He scored
you love Julius Randle. It's coming through the screen. Out of here. Talking about some damn Julius Randle.
Julius Randle balling. He balling. That's for sure. He
balling in 11th place. He balling in 11th place. That's why they made the trade, because they need some help on this sorry ass team. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That was a steal trade. Atlanta didn't want Cam Reddish anymore. He had fallen out of favor. He was heavy trash to them. Then Kevin Knox had fallen out of favor. They gave him opportunity. And so guess what? That's a good swap for New York and a good swap for Atlanta. Atlanta get a guy that gets a chance to get new life and a promising young fella, see what he can do. And that's what happened with him. We'll see how that thing turn out in regards to that. So that's the thing. I'm just saying he's balling this year. His numbers this year pretty good. I really, I don't know. I don't have his stats in front of me.
They were in the playoffs last year. They in the 11th spot right now. So I guess we got some more season to go.
We got a lot of season to go.
Okay. He ain't been playing that well. Because if he'd have been playing better, they wouldn't have been in the 11th spot. Him and Barrett. Like I said, people blaming. If you heard what I said, so you're quick to talk about defend Julius Randle because he's from Texas. I said they blame Julius Randle, but Barrett hasn't been playing that well. That's all I'm saying.
Adam, understand something. This team has been in a disarray most of the season. When New York Knicks started off pretty hot.
Why would they be in a disarray?
They lost one of the key players, one of the more promising players that was that probably was a leader for Sixth Man of the Year, besides the kid from Utah, and that is the young fella from Chicago who's out right now, the former MVP. Don't forget he's on that team. He's a great piece to this team.
Derrick Rose. Let me tell you something, Jimmy. In this year's NBA, right? Don't be LeBron James. You can't put it on COVID. You can't put it on injury. Injury is a part of sports. Injuries is a part of sports. When Draymond, when Clay went out, y'all didn't give no excuse for Clay being out. All y'all said, Steph can't do it by himself. Steph can't do it by himself. Injuries are a part of sports, man. That's why I don't never, if he ain't injured, let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody in the NBA a team gonna go without an injury. So injuries are part of sports. So don't bring up Derrick Rose not being there. If you got to depend on Derrick Rose, come on, man. Derrick Rose is a piece. He ain't the same Derrick Rose.
No, but Derrick Rose was balling this year for this team.
I understand, but he's a piece. He wasn't no all-star this year.
No, also Sixth Man of the Year candidate.
He was a piece.
But he was a valuable piece. Remember now, they were winning with that.
Most of these teams. Let me tell you something that's amazing. I looked at the Houston. What's the name of the people? The Memphis Grizzlies the other day. They have played more people this season than they done played 23 players. That's almost unheard of. And they still winning. A young team playing 23 players. I already told y'all the average age is 23 years old. The oldest guy on the team, what's Slow-Mo name from New York? Played for Slow-Mo. What's the guy's name, y'all? What's Slow-Mo name? Played for San Antonio. He the oldest person on the team. He's 28 years old. What I'm just trying, I'm sitting here watching. You can't make an excuse. This year, everybody got COVID problems. Everybody got injury problems. That's part of sports. Injuries is part of sports. You got Anderson, thank you. Anderson, thank you. Kyle Anderson, thank you, Herb. Kyle Anderson. He the elder statement on the team. They done played 23 people, and they still winning. Let me tell you something. And we try to. LeBron don't get on TV talking about we got all these injuries. We got COVID. Everybody got injuries and everybody got COVID. LeBron need to cut that out. Thank you, Corey. You need to cut that out, man. Everybody got injuries. Can't come in there. Can't give me that one. So injuries is a part of sports, man. James Harden got injured. Every time I bring that up, don't bring it up, he played. Kyrie Irving got injured. Don't bring that up. He should have. Next man up. No. Don't bring. What's his name? Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose get injured. That shouldn't make him in 11th place. Come on. That's why they're making the trip. They saying, okay, we need something. So
Yeah,
what Cam? You just said Cam Reddish was heavy trash, right?
But Alec, you had inconsistencies of the other players. Remember, at first you had a surge with Quentin Grimes, right? I'm giving so Quentin Grimes' surge was because of Fournier's lack of consistency. Then all of a sudden,
they had COVID problems.
Fournier comes back, he scores 40. You got now Mitchell has been solid and consistent. Mitchell I think he had a career high last night.
Quentin
I
Grimes
like him in the block.
If the season was normal, maybe Quentin Grimes don't play. COVID, Jimmy, COVID. You got to have this 8 players to play.
Kimba came back. I mean, got and earned that because of COVID. Kimba got his chance to get off that bench, play.
Yes.
He goes and he scores. He makes a triple-double on national TV, win the fans. Not saying win them back, he never really lost them. It was the decision the coach made. It wasn't that got him benched. And because even a lot of guys came out publicly and went against Kenny Smith being one, went against Tibbs. It was like, man, what are you doing? You know, this guy's a Ferrari. Tibbs just don't know how to drive a Ferrari. And talking about Kemba Walker, that might have been some New York, a New Yorker looking out for a New York thing.
Because if anybody know Tibbs what? Is a what? Defensive guy. Always practicing 8 hours a day. But guess what? They said they had a graphic, and I don't know, haven't seen the graphic. It's what their analytics was. They said when Kemba is in the game, we are the worst defensive team in the league. When Kemba is at the game, we one of the best defensive teams in the league. So guess what? I mean, it had to happen. But you know what I love about Kemba Walker? Young kids in high school, he sit there with class and said, "Okay, I'll wait my turn. I'll wait my turn." He handled it better than. Oh my God, he handled that thing well. Cause in this society, like Cam Reddish is down there running his mouth. Now John Collins shoot all the damn balls down there, talking about they ain't using him right. But Jimmy, he ran his mouth as soon as he got that money. Because his ass wasn't running his mouth last year and the year before. As soon as he got that extension, now they ain't using me right. Dude, you shoot all the damn balls. You and that little midget. I mean, you and Trae Young. Y'all shoot all the damn balls. I mean, what? I mean, you know what, man? This NBA is crazy to me, man. And guess what? Guess who's gonna get fired? Because Travis Slink, hold up. I ain't never in my life heard a GM. Jimmy, you always talk about them GMs give that GM talk, that subliminal messages. That man said, look here, I messed up. I ran it back with these guys, and I shouldn't have ran it back with their ass. Jimmy, that's on me. I ran it back with these clowns. Yeah, he didn't say that. I just used my word. I ran it back with these clowns, and these clowns making me look bad. Where is Capella, Jimmy? Y'all ain't talked about him in a long time.
He played.
I know, but where is his ass? Jimmy, Jimmy, they gave him all that money, Jimmy.
Well, he still rebounds. You know,
it just kills me. John Collins running his mouth, Jimmy. But Kemba Walker sit there and say, "Oh, you know, whenever it's my time, I'll be ready. I'll be ready." Coming on there, set Jimmy coming in the press room, and guess what? In them sorry ass New York press, they put him up there. They wanted him to say something, Jimmy. They wanted him to say something out of pocket, and that boy would not bite. He would not bite. Shout out to Kemba Walker, man.
Capella's number 3 in the NBA in rebounding this year. So that's what.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. But I just ain't heard nothing from his ass. That's all. See, I ain't heard no Capella. I ain't heard nobody say, "Man, Capella done blocked the shot." I ain't seen a highlight from Capella. I ain't seen nothing.
Atlanta ain't winning as they were a year ago. And
they're going to fire my man. God. They're going to fire another one.
Whatever.
Jimmy, I hope you don't go meet with Nate. Because every time you meet with an Atlanta coach, he get fired the next year.
I'm going. They play the Greek Freak Sunday night. I'll be right there. Right there in the ATL, baby.
Hey,
Sunday night, Greek Freak in Atlanta. I'm right there.
I'm gonna make sure.
And guess what they play the next night? They play. I may go see the Knicks in town next night. I may go back.
You do me a favor. You go.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch 3 games on that Monday on Martin Luther King Day. They got an early time for them. Or something like that. I got
Martin Luther King Day. But I'm gonna show you something about me.
I mean, a late time. They played late game, the last game. That's what
Sam came to town the other night. Guess what he said? "Hey man, I know I ain't gonna leave you no tickets, because I know you ain't coming to no damn Rockets game." I said, "Boy, you know what? That's what. See, certain people know me." He said, "I know you ain't finna walk up here with all them damn people, cause he just got out COVID." Hold up, Jimmy. When he called me that night, tell me, "Man, I'm at the hotel." I said, "You can stay at the hotel all you want. I'm not coming nowhere near you NBA people." No, sir. Them dudes, they act like every week somebody got the they ain't got the COVID. They got, what's the new guy? They got the Omicron. Every week somebody got the Omicron. So y'all as much as you can, stay away from your NBA folks. But keep going. But Jimmy, I want to mention something about NBA though. Y'all do me a favor. This popped on my stories. I saw 2 stories. I saw a story about Eddie Curry. Oh my God, y'all need to take a look at that story.
That's Thaddeus Moody, homeboy.
I think it's on the Players Tribune. I know I couldn't play it, but y'all need to go take a look at that story. Sad story. Let me tell you something. It's just not getting to this NBA and making it. I know everybody wants their son to get there, but we got to help them navigate their ways through this maze. You know, I'm sitting there listening. Somebody sent me something the other day. They got some girls out here. It's a new Jimmy. It's girls say it out their mouth. "I am a professional clout chaser. I had an orgy and a threesome with 3 Hornets. I'm not gonna name the other 2, but the main culprit was Scary Terry Rozier. She on a podcast telling all these boys and these boys' business. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Young fellas, I know y'all got this money and y'all looking at girls who ain't there. I looked at Bo's girlfriend. Ain't nowhere in the world this girl gonna mess with Bo. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. I ain't shaming nobody, but do me a favor. They breaking up something that happened with Bo and his girlfriend. No way in the world this girl gonna mess with Bo. No way. This girl right here, no way. But it's unbelievable. No, this wasn't Brittany Reiner. Oh, she must struggle again. This one, but I'm just telling y'all, man, these young guys, they just ain't making. Man, they got to survive in this NBA. That the Eddie Curry story, y'all got to take a look at it. Please take a look at it. And it's crazy out here, man. You know, with these NBA guys, these guys making a whole lot of bread, and everybody. This girl said, "I am a professional clout chaser." Jimmy, and said it with her chest stuck out. If you got some clout, I'm trying to knock you off. Unbelievable, man. Women they ain't got no. Boy, my mama would be turning over in her grave right now. But I just wanted to share that with everybody. What else we got, Jimmy? How many minutes?
Yeah, let's take a deep breath, man, and get off of it.
It's 2:00. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we got to get into this topic real quick.
Okay, let's go.
And,
Come on.
That's in Houston, Texas. There was a board trustee that basically went viral and got himself in some hot water because of a statement that he made during a meeting on Monday. And a lot of people are calling for his resignation, including the board president, who I will share him with you in just a second, because he's a very familiar face in person in Houston, Texas. And this board trustee is in the Cypress Fairbanks, CyFair, CYFAIR, independent school district. His name is Scott Henry. So Scott Henry goes, and it's a video, and I just basically paraphrase it.
You don't want me to play it, Jimmy?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had it queued up.
Come on, man.
But CyFair has 13% black teachers. I know you mentioned that earlier. Do you know what the statewide average is for black teachers?
Not at this moment, sir.
10%. 10%. I looked it up. The statewide average for black teachers is 10%. Houston ISD, which I'll use as a shine example, you know what their average percentage of black teachers is? 36%. I looked that up. You know what their dropout rate is? 4%. I don't want to be 4%. I don't want to be HISD. I want to be a shine example. I want to be the district standard. I want to be the place, the premium place where people go to be. And quite frankly, we have a limited budget with limited.
There you go. You can have Eddie's ass, because I ain't got nothing to say about him right now. I'm going to let you have Eddie.
Well, first, I want to make correction in Houston Independent School District. The rate, you're going to quote, especially somebody that ain't got nothing to do with your business. Your house business is CyFair ISD. That's your house business. HISD is not your business. And the thing what people took to that is that this man basically insinuated that if they increased the amount of black teachers, then it would amount to failures within their school district with their kids. And that's what has him under fire. One of the things. Remember, this guy just got into, I say the name again, Scott Henry. He just got voted in back in November. So one of the things that got him,
Jimmy, he couldn't wait.
It was him and two more people that came in with him. Natalie Blassingame and another guy, Lucas Scanlon.
Okay.
The three of them basically were pushing at the time, and when they're doing the voting, it was the fear of this fictitious critical race theory.
CRT, yeah.
Which I challenge you to go get somebody to explain. Tell somebody to break
Jimmy,
it down.
It's a law school curriculum, Jimmy. It is not even taught in school. It's a law school curriculum. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people don't say, but keep on. They just using it. Jimmy, they won the election. Jimmy, they won the election in Virginia on that propaganda. Chris just told you, if I say it long enough and I say it long, people going to believe it and just get scared. Think about this. You remember I put it on here, the white man said, he said, who you voted? He said, I voted against it. He said, do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. I just voted against it. So, Jimmy, that's the climate we in, but keep going.
And so this thing, once again, Scott Henry is
Got
the name.
in. Okay.
And he was one of pushing that CRT was one of the things that got him momentum to get that chair. So he got in, and he and both of those other two have made waves. Let me tell you what they for already. Remember, George Floyd was in 2019. So in 2020, a lot of people made a lot of changes because of could be for various reasons, sympathetic reasons, your guilty conscious reasons. A lot of white people went and did things and made amends. You noticed that was a window of opportunity. You saw a lot of changes, a lot that took place, a lot of tolerance that will start to take place in various facets of society. Well, guess what one of the things was Cy-Fair ISD, right? They went and they basically passed some anti-race provisions. Well, since November, when these three came in, they are already making an adamant, three collectively, to remove that and revise that anti-race. They don't even think it needs to be an anti-race stipulations in Cy-Fair ISD. This is big. Even on the website, Hada, I'll go to the website and guess what happens? They took it down. It's already in place now, but they took it off the district website. Somebody's going to answer to that. Now, back to this right here, to this guy. First of all, HISD dropout rate is about 12%, right? And it's a decrease from the year before. So the decrease in dropout rate meaning that you're making progress. Now let's back to Cypress. In case you don't know, Cypress, the community of Cypress is in the suburb that's northwest of Houston. Right in the shadows, northwest of Houston. Thriving, some good land out there, some good property out there. But guess what? Let me give you some facts. I go and I get the numbers. Do you know what the population is of attendance in Cypress ISD, Hada? By race?
I don't care.
How about this? The black percent is 19 of blacks. 19%. 9% Asian. 22% white. 19% black, 22% white. Hispanics is 45% of the population in Cypress ISD. I say it again, Hispanics is the double majority in that district. People that live in Houston think that it's a feeling or a sentiment like that's white district. The majority of Houston Independent School District is Hispanic.
Yeah.
So now the cry for his resignation is going to grow because they have a board meeting tonight. If you live in Cypress ISD and you've never been to one before, it's probably going to be an overflow crowd tonight because they're planning on having there's a protest outside and all that. It's going to be active, and they're going to be news cameras in front of HISD have their board meeting. I want to say tonight. But the president of the school board in Cypress ISD, who's already made a statement, you know what it is? Reverend James Dixon, Jimmy Dixon. He's one of the more prominent, more visible pastors in the Houston area for a black clergyman. James Dixon, he's one of those ones that went in and he mixes politics now. That was like taboo back in the days, but he saw other people doing. Jimmy Dixon opened up his pulpit. If you want to run for office, you can come and tip the bartender. You come in and make a pass through there if you know what you need to do. But he's been adamant, and he's the president of the school board. So Jimmy Dixon is leading a charge. I really believe this guy probably is. Remember now, they have a lot of people who was behind them, because now you're dealing with Cypress trying to push an agenda. They see the attendance and their people, remember, is shrinking. Their numbers are shrinking. So it seeped out of him the other day, Hannah. He get to talk about he don't want more black teachers, but it's more black students in there. It's more Hispanic students than black and browns in there. The more those kids get that you have in your district, the more funding that you get from the government.
Jimmy, that guy know that guy know what he was doing. Think about this dude. This dude got a wife, probably. She probably feels that way. They got kids that's going to grow up feeling that way. I mean, what are we surprised about? I'm not surprised. That's why I can't believe. I mean, I see why you waited to the end, but I'm not going. I mean, what can we do about it? We know he a redneck, and we know how he feel. How do we get him off the? How do we get him?
Well, you go. That school board meeting is tonight. They are going to vote on it tonight. Okay. That's on the agenda.
Okay.
And so if your tax dollars are directed to Cypress Independent School District, then it would be in your, understand something. Your kids, if you live in that district, your kids, every kid in that district done heard about this by now. You have not walked through Houston and not heard about it.
That's what he wants. He's famous now. You done called his damn name 10 times. Scott, I didn't even know his damn name. He's famous now.
But guess what? He's gonna be famously fired from that post.
Yes, but guess what?
After tonight.
Guess what? They're gonna make a martyr out of him. He gonna run for something. I'm just telling y'all. Remember, I told y'all this.
That means now, if you go to a ballot and he's on the ballot 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 2 years from now, next year, know what happened? Oh, I remember that name. Oh, hell no.
Jimmy, we got a Congress full of them. We got Ted Cruz that they didn't vote. We got Hot Wheels here that people didn't vote for. We got the other guy, Cronin, who we didn't voted for. Let me tell y'all something, man. These people don't care. This dude got famous. Now think about this. We in a world where Kyle Rittenhouse can shoot 2 unarmed protesters and get off scot-free. And Jimmy, when he get off scot-free, they fly him to a private jet down to meet that clown down there in Mar-a-Lago. I ain't gonna even call his name, 40, whatever his name is, 45, whatever his name is. This is the world we living in. I'm not surprised. When I sit there and looked at the dude, I wasn't even mad at him. It kept circling around. I said, his wife think like that. His friends think like that. He got a group of people that think like that. Get it. If we got the power to get him out of there. And that's all it should be. And to me, that's all. I tried to tell y'all the potential we have and the power we have. If you live in that area, you got to be there tonight. You can't go. Bless your little heart. You can't go to what time is the meeting, Jimmy? What time is the meeting? What time is the meeting tonight?
Oh, the school board meeting this evening. I have to get the exact time for you guys in just a second.
Well, find out that because if you live in Cypress, you might not be able to you can't go to the St. Thomas game tonight. You got to be out there at that meeting and let everybody else go to the St. Thomas game that night. That's how you get that. They show up. We got to show up. If you didn't like what this guy said, show up and show out.
I mean, seriously, like I was mentioning earlier, how your kid, if I'm a kid and I'm a teenager and I'm in high school and I live in this district and my dad he's moved about this situation. And I watch my dad tie up his bootstraps and say, you know what? I'll be back. I ain't gonna be at dinner tonight. I'm going down to this board meeting. I'm going to go ahead and make my stance and make a difference. I'm gonna do my part at doing something about it. What is likely to happen is that could actually inspire something in that young man in that teenager for when he may decide to, to activate himself within his surroundings if something comes about that he doesn't believe in, and standing up for something. That's one of the what I'm getting at. The point is, you never know who's paying attention to your actions. And that's what it does. If you're a mother, there's a daughter right there could be watching you saying, you know what, baby, you stay home. I want you to be a part of this, but I'm going to go. I'll be back. Dinner in the microwave, your supper in the microwave. I'll be right back, and we'll get it. And
I don't know the criteria out there, Jimmy, but they need to handle it. They need to handle it.
The meeting is for 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. right? And more information, you guys can get the details. Go to the site, the CFISD.net. CFISD.net. And that makes it simple. That meeting.
Let's get him out of there. That's all. We ain't got to even play around it. We ain't got to kid about it. We ain't got to talk about it. That's a problem. It's a problem. Let's get the problem out. Because guess what I love about it? Being a problem. Because problems can be solved. And let's go and solve that problem. That's how you do it.
And and I'm looking at this course. Yes, I confirm. It's 6 o'clock, and it's at the International Support Center. That's 10,300 Jones Road. 10,300 Jones Road, 6 o'clock. I'm just telling you, if some of you guys go, make sure you get a couple of snaps or something. Let us. Of course, the cameras are going to be there for the news, for everybody that watched the Chop Shop doesn't live in Houston to watch the news. But that way we can maybe share some photos on Tuesday when we come back on the Chop Shop about what took place. This is going. I mean, this is.
I know you was going to bring this up. I'd went past the what's the boy named, the Julius Randle topic. Because your boy done got fired. Somebody just, if one more person put up talking about a colleague he got fired, y'all knew that man was going to get fired. The Texas coach, Jimmy, I don't know, so about 3 people done put it up there. Y'all knew that coach was going to get fired. He was dead man walking.
So do they go on and get Flores because Flores wanted Deshaun so bad?
Dude, Flores might not want this, Jimmy. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about.
He don't want this job.
Dude, them two dudes out here running this program. Jimmy is not a good mix, man. And the owner don't know no better. He just said, okay, everything's good. I'm Cal McNair. Everything's good. I'm a billionaire. Everything is good. But let's get out of here, man. I got to go, man. Y'all. Yeah,
and give a shout out to Coach Trey Phillips saying, man, he said the Hispanics, talking about the Hispanics, they're dumping at certain schools in sight. Believe me, not at Cy Ranch, Bridgeland, or Cy Woods. I said, I'm gonna tell you something, Trey Phillips. Mm-hmm. One thing that a lot of people are greatly discounting, and I can tell you this from being married to a Latina, I'm sorry. And that is the cartels, their families, they're deep in Houston. Believe that. The cartel, that money is deep in Houston, all sides of town. I'm telling you, just pay attention. Pay attention to some. All Hispanics aren't living in apartments. All Hispanics ain't renting. A lot of them dudes buying cash with them properties. They come and dropping it down there. The reason I know, because Reverend Mike, who watches the Chop Shop, Mike Lindsay, he's in real estate, and a lot of them dudes, they drop in the bag.
And please don't go to no fight in Vegas. I said, I just think I never seen so many $100 bills in my life. Jimmy, they buy your ticket, they give you straight cash, homie. What you want? $15? What you want? I said, what the hell they doing in Mexico? I need to be out there. At the fight, don't let one of them, Maradona or one of them people be fighting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but let's get out of here, man.
Let's get out of here, man. Good week on the Chop Shop, guys. Don't forget, we won't be back at you guys on Tuesday. Monday is the holiday. to observe the late great Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and make sure you guys don't get pay attention, because nowadays a lot of people know that we have grown fed up of just "I have a dream" speech. It's Martin Luther King Day. It's not "I have a dream" speech day. So pay attention to the people that put other speeches in, try to influx them into your life instead of that. I think the ones that just put the "I have a dream" are the ones that's lazy and that's all they know. They don't care to go and learn anything else about this icon for us, for the world. So that's all I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave you guys on that thought, because I would like to have you, give you something to pay attention to over the weekend. Pay attention to that. Also, go over to RCS Sports and check out the games to see around Greater Houston on Friday. And also the VIP news is updated with a lot of stuff, including the college freshman report. You guys can see the number has increased, Haddle. We had 9 players previously who averaged double-digit minutes. That number has went up, and there's more now who average double-digit minutes out of the 34 freshmen on Division I rosters. But we'll be right back at you guys. Thanks so much. Share the show on your way out the door. We're going to ask you to do that. And once again, share the show, whatever platform you're on, and we'll be back on the Chop Shop Tuesday, right? Tuesday. You guys will enjoy some NFL football. It's going to be popping on Saturday and Sunday. I think you even got Monday Night Football coming, don't you? One game.
Yes, sir.
And we got a Monday. So they playing on Martin Luther King Day. They playing. And so, yeah, ball so hard. That's Jeffrey Day said, how many of y'all have done y'all super chat yet? So we got to explain to them on Tuesday, Jeffrey Day, what they need to do in order to conduct a super chat so that we can go and increase our footprint, our digital footprint, that is, with the Chop Shop. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you're a first timer, we appreciate you guys as well. Hopefully you come back on Tuesday, 12 to 2 Central Standard Time, and we're right back with the Chop Shop. We have a lot of tasty stuff to talk about. Believe that. For Robert Haddle, this is Jim Hicks. See you guys. Don't forget, University of St. Thomas today, 5:30. They're hosting Trinity University. Get out and support that Coach Medina. Guys, let him know you saw him on the Chop Shop. Seriously, that you'll be surprised what that do for a person. Let him know that his words were well received and in regarding to the conversation yesterday. If you can't make it, you know what, no problem. But if you can, do so. Get there today, 5:30. And that's at University of St. Thomas. Peace, guys. For Robert Haddle, I'm Jim Hicks. We up out of here. Chop Shop.
Audi.
Jim Hicks. Rob Haddle. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop.